Right now, Madison police are on high alert on the city's west side. What this means for keeping you safe.
Also, students at Madison East High School walk out for a second time this week. Why they are still dissatisfied with the school.
Also, it's a difficult day for residents of Barron, Wisconsin, as they remember what happened 3 years ago today. News 3 Now at 6 begins right now.
Madison PD says ending a recent crime spree on the city's west side is priority #1 right now. Since August 19th, there have been 3 separate armed carjackings in the area of Maple Grove Drive and McKee Road.
The most recent one resulted in 3 separate high-speed chases as police tried to catch the people responsible. Our Brad Hamilton spoke with Madison police today about their plan to stop this issue, and he joins us now live from that neighborhood. Brad?
Well, Charlotte, it was just a couple of days ago that we actually got to speak with the woman that was held at gunpoint when her car was stolen. And it's this kind of crime that has Madison police on high alert.
Get out from your car. Get out from your car. I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to shoot you first.
I'm going to die. That's what Manisha DeHall was thinking as a man pointed a gun at her and eventually stole her car.
And I will die right here, and nobody will know that, my family will know after I die.
DeHall is one of 3 people who have had their cars stolen from them by an armed robber in Madison's 7th District since August 19th. And across the city, stolen auto reports are up 17% this year as compared to last year. Both are stats that MPD Captain Tim Patton wants to put to an end.
We're doing everything we can to stop this spree, to identify those responsible and hold them accountable. And this right now for us is our #1 priority.
MPD believes that all 3 of these crimes, along with the spree on October 5th, which included 40 reports of criminal damage to cars on the west side, are related. And during the most recent carjacking, 3 separate law enforcement agencies led 3 different high-speed chases to stop these thieves. While all this is concerning to Captain Patton, he believes that enhancing law enforcement in hotspot areas and catching whoever is responsible will go a long way in slowing the alarming number of stolen autos.
I want to make sure that we're getting as many sets of eyes as possible on this particular area of our district and our city so that we can get information reported to us that we can act on as soon as possible.
Captain Patton did say that the investigation into who is responsible is still ongoing, but progress is being made, and he does expect someone will be taken into custody in the coming days. Now, if you ever do find yourself in this kind of situation where someone is threatening you and trying to steal your vehicle or something of your property, Captain Patton says to slowly remove yourself from that property and try and remove yourself from the situation if you can. Obviously, it's not a perfect situation, and there's always going to be things that can dictate that, but Captain Patton does believe slowly doing it, and a reminder that, again, your property can be replaced, your life cannot. Reporting live in Madison tonight, Brad Hamilton, News 3 Now.
Brad, thank you. A new search warrant says Eric Mehring, the man who rear-ended a car earlier this month, killing 3 teenagers, was driving with 3 times the legal limit of alcohol in his blood. The search warrant says Mehring took a breathalyzer at the scene, blew out .24. The breath test not admissible in court, but was listed in a search warrant to get a sample of the man's blood, which was drawn in a hospital emergency room. According to the search warrant, Mehring told a sheriff's deputy he was coming from a bar where he had 1 or 2 drinks. He also said he was speeding and hit the brakes, but, quote, it wasn't quick enough.
Let's check your certified most accurate forecasts now with meteorologist Dana Fulton.
Right now, it feels like fall on the patio. A little cool outside, but not too chilly just yet. We did get to enjoy a really nice afternoon today. Here's a live look over Madison right now. The sun slowly setting, getting a gorgeous array of colors in the sky, and starting to see those colors really pop for us in the trees. 56 currently in Madison with dew points in the upper 30s and a calm breeze coming through. Earlier today, we did have a few light isolated showers pass through. All of the rain threat now well off to the east, and we're not concerned about any of that building back into the area overnight. In fact, our skies will become mostly clear as we head into Saturday morning. 57 in Janesville, 58 in Lone Rock. Compared to this time yesterday, it's about a 10-degree drop for our temperature, so it is a little cooler this evening, and it's going to be a little cooler outside for our overnight hours heading into Saturday. In the afternoon, yet again in the upper 50s, mostly sunny skies, a bit breezy outside. And for tomorrow evening, if you are heading to Camp Randall, do know that those clear skies will keep us pretty chilly for the game. Temperatures dropping into the 40s for us late for Saturday evening. Now, as we look ahead to Sunday, plan on that sunshine sticking with us, but we'll take a closer look at your full 10-day in just a few minutes.
COVID-19 deaths among people who are not fully vaccinated in Wisconsin more than doubled in the last month. Data from the Wisconsin Department of Health Services says the state saw 24.5 deaths per 100,000 people among those who were unvaccinated or not fully vaccinated last month, compared to 1.3 deaths per 100,000 for fully vaccinated people. Deaths were more than twice as high among the unvaccinated and not fully vaccinated compared to the previous month. Intense and emotional. That's how students at Madison East are describing their school's environment after one student was accused of rape.
At the second walkout this week, many said they're not feeling safe at school. They say the alleged rape is part of a wider issue around sexual violence among students. Talil Modine spoke with those students at this morning's protest and joins us live. Talil?
Students say the demands that they're making for change aren't new, but that the alleged rape has brought them closer together to say no more. They say school leadership has failed to appropriately address sexual assault in the past. Now they're demanding new training for staff on how to respond to reports of sexual assault. Following Wednesday's walkout, representatives from the Rape Crisis Center said the president of the school board has reached out for their help moving forward. RCC advocates say this partnership is overdue, urging schools to start focusing on protecting the victims more than the accused.
If someone is victimized, they have a right to accommodations in school to protect them from the person who potentially hurt them after something happens. And the school doesn't have to wait for a law enforcement investigation to put those protection into place.
Also included in the students' list of demands is education that focuses on consent, with the understanding that there are no gray areas. East students also told me, though the circumstances that brought them together are tough, they are grateful to other Madison students who joined them in their walkout from Memorial, West, and La Follette, which made them feel less alone.
There were fewer students attending public schools in Wisconsin this year compared to last. The Department of Public Instruction released attendance numbers today. While the overall headcount was down by 0.5%, some age groups did see growth. 4K and preschool special education was up 7%, and charter schools up more than 15%. Those attendance numbers help school districts set revenue limits and tax levies.
A man and his infant daughter who went missing after a crash last night in Fond du Lac County have been found safe after a frantic night of searching. Jordan Smack took his 4-month-old daughter out of their car about 10:30 last night after they crashed into a ditch, and then he walked into a marshy area. A woman who was also in that car lost sight of them, called police. An extensive search got underway overnight. They were both found late this morning.
We have deputies and investigators out with both of them now. They are both safe and unharmed.
Now, the sheriff's office didn't share any details about how they were found.
A man who was shot in the arm by Kyle Rittenhouse during a protest against police brutality in Kenosha has filed a federal lawsuit accusing police of not doing enough to prevent the violence. Gage Grosskreutz and 2 others were shot by Rittenhouse. The other 2 did not survive. Rittenhouse has argued he fired in self-defense after the other 2 men attacked him, and Grosskreutz approached him holding a handgun. Rittenhouse is expected to stand trial next month on multiple counts, including homicide. Well, today marks 3 years since James and Denise Kloss died in a brutal break-in, and a stranger abducted their daughter Jamie, who broke free from captivity 88 days later.
The murders and the kidnapping case, it rocked that small northwestern Wisconsin community. The residents of Barron still, in fact, find it difficult to even talk about what happened. Rod Norby grew up in Barron, can't help but think about all his community has been through. The Kloss home has since been demolished.
I think it helps everybody to just not have to drive by the scene and know that that's what happened there.
I think it's brought the community closer together, you know.
And Jackie Raven there worked with Jamie's parents at the turkey plant in town. She says residents here have rallied around Jamie, now 16 and a high school student. In January, her aunt shared that she is enjoying dance and school activities surrounded by loved ones.
Next, it's called the car wrap scam.
And our Leah Linscheid and our Call for Action crew explain how you can avoid becoming a victim. Stay with us.
It's our biggest sale of the year.
And you can save big
on quality home furnishings throughout the showroom.
Join us for our anniversary sale.
And help us celebrate.
Over 25 years at Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
When you open a jar of Better Than Bouillon, you open up dinner time to great flavor. Mix it into a stir fry.
Better.
Saute it into some veggies.
Better.
Or brush it onto a steak.
Way better.
With Better Than Bouillon, the possibilities are endless. Make your everything better with Better Than Bouillon.
Halloween is almost here, and Menards is here to help haunt your home with our huge selection of Halloween decor. We have spooky decorations and costumes to scare even the bravest souls. Stock up on candy for trick-or-treaters or grab the best party supplies for a frightening night of fun. This Halloween, the only thing you should be scared of is missing out on these big savings. Get 11% off everything Halloween, now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Can you get this? I don't have my wallet.
Oh, really? It's funny how that always happens.
It's funny.
With BMO Harris, you don't need your wallet. You can get money from any BMO ATM using your phone.
Uh-oh, looks like someone can buy their own tacos.
You could also pay them back with Zelle.
So many ways for you to pay.
Awesome.
Order for BMO.
Ooh, tacos, banking. Some things are made to be mobile.
That feeling you get when your phone is your wallet. That's the BMO effect. And right now, open a new BMO Harris account online in just 5 minutes.
What makes new Salonpas Arthritis Gel so good for arthritis pain? Salonpas contains the most prescribed topical pain relief ingredient. It's clinically proven, reduces inflammation, and comes in original prescription strength. Salonpas, it's good medicine.
It's our biggest sale of the year.
And you can save big
On quality home furnishings throughout the showroom.
Join us for our anniversary sale.
and help us celebrate.
Over 25 years at Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
Watching News 3 Now at 6.
A tried-and-true scam with a new twist is making the rounds in our area.
And Leah Linscheid is calling for action this evening to make sure you know how to spot it.
This is a scam you might see pop up on your own phone. Maybe you've even already gotten it. Geraldine Goodman from Madison got a text recently with an offer that seemed like an easy and legit way to make some money. It came from Dasani Water, and it looked like this, offering up $500 a week, all for putting a decal promoting their product on her car. Pretty simple, right? When she looked up the website, it seemed legit. And after filling out an application, the priority mail that came to her door also seemed pretty real. Someone other than Geraldine might not have caught that this was fraudulent, but she did.
I'm very much aware of scams, and I feel fortunate for that. But I called Channel 3 because I was concerned that so many people could be deceived by something like this.
So we are helping you catch this scam just like Geraldine did. She noticed a few red flags, like the return address on the mail was for an individual, not Dasani, and the check they asked her to cash came from some construction company. This type of scam has a name. It's been around for a while. It's called the car wrap scam. Here's how it works. The company sends you a check, just like they did with Geraldine, for much more money than the $500 they promote. In her case, $2,600. They tell you to deposit the check, keep part of it, and then wire the rest to the company to pay for the decal on your car, allegedly. The problem is that money is fake. Your bank will tell you the check bounced, and then you'll be on the hook for paying back all of that cash. If you get a message about anything asking you to deposit a check and then wire money back, that will always, always be a scam. The Federal Trade Commission is trying to keep track of how many of these scams are out there right now, so they have a place for you to file a claim at that website on your screen. We also have that website up on ours, channel3000.com. That's where you can also file your own call for action if you're having a consumer issue or complaint. For News 3 Now, I'm Leah Linscheid.
So within 2 hours, the great Curder Burger rush was over. Culver's restaurants were featuring the one-day-only Curder Burger today to celebrate Cheese Curd Day. But within 2 hours of opening this morning, all Madison locations and many other Wisconsin locations, including Platteville and Dodgeville, were fully sold out of the limited-time offering. Our Leah Linscheid, she was one of the first in line. Culver's doesn't have plans to make the Curder Burger a permanent menu item, but as Craig Culver said, you never say never.
You decided not to wait in line for us today. You were going to get us a whole bunch.
You know, I had an opportunity to take a nap or food.
Yeah.
Sleep will always win in my world.
Wise choice.
You should know about that.
I think it's going to come back. We'll be able to try it at some point, I think. All right, coming up, why we are spotlighting the work of a special nurse practitioner.
She provides comfort and support for families of young patients going home after surgery.
And Dana takes a look at what Badger fans can expect at tomorrow night's game against Army.
How about poor Fred Wilson? What a shame. So soon after retiring.
I hear his wife needed help with the funeral expenses.
That's ridiculous. He had Social Security.
When my brother died, his wife received a check from Social Security, all right, for $255. The funeral costs were well over $8,000. How on earth did she pay for it?
Fortunately, my brother bought additional life insurance before he retired.
I bet that cost a pretty penny, huh?
Not with Colonial Penn. Coverage options start at just $9.95 a month. Well, less than 35 cents a day. I have it myself.
We both do.
Both of you?
That's right. Neither of us had to answer any health questions or take a physical exam. In fact, no one our age can be turned down for any health reason.
No one?
Nope.
Is this a plan that offers a lot of protection at first and then reduces it little by little each year?
No. I've had this coverage for years. My benefit never decreases as I get older.
Your rates go up every year, right?
No, not at all.
Friends keep telling friends about guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance from Colonial Penn Life Insurance Company. With this coverage, your premium never increases for any reason, and your benefit won't decrease simply because you grow older. Options start at just $9.95 a month. If you're age 50 to 85, you cannot be turned down because of your health. Colonial Penn specializes in protection for mature men and women. To find out more, call now.
Call now and you'll also get this free beneficiary planner. Call 1-800-797-8989 for your free information and free gift. That's 1-800-797-8989. There's no risk. That number again is 1-800-797-8989. 1-800-797-8989. Call now.
For 87 years, Steinhoffel's has been helping families create the home of their dreams. And during Steinhoffel's 87th anniversary sale, we're celebrating with store-wide savings of 35%, plus an extra $87 off your purchase of $17.99 or more. Steinhoffel's has the largest selection of furniture and mattresses ready for your home. Celebrate 87 years with us and save big during Steinhoffel's anniversary sale. Only at Steinhoffel's and steinhoffels.com.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for overall excellence in television.
One of the most difficult challenges facing a family is a pregnancy or infant loss.
A nonprofit based in Sun Prairie, the Alana Rose Foundation is there to help support those families. And these are live pictures from the first annual Empty Stroller Awareness Walk at the state capitol. The foundation is joined with another local organization, Healing Our Hearts, to host this walk. They held the event today, which is International Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Day.
UW Health is honoring a nurse practitioner who works with young patients born with or who develop heart issues. Carrie Canada is involved in a special home monitoring program. After a young patient goes home after surgery, she works with parents to keep track of their child's progress to make sure they're doing well and prepares them for the next step in their recovery. Brittany Wanless's baby, Amelia, underwent the first of 4 heart surgeries at American Family Children's Hospital, and she said the home care Canada provided was a godsend.
Yes. And Carrie helped us out a lot. It made me more comfortable to bring Amelia home because I was hysterical. I was super nervous. I didn't know like what happens if this happened, or what if she stopped breathing or her heart stopped or something like that. And Carrie called us 3 times a week, checked in on us.
You know, Amelia had some feeding issues, which the majority of my patient population does, and we just have to try to figure out a way that the child can be happy eating, whether it's orally or a G-tube or whatever. And so we had some ups and downs with that, but as you may have heard earlier, her mom said that her G-tube is now out, and she was eating by mouth everything. So yes, it makes me very happy to see her doing so well.
Congratulations to Amelia and her family. This is National App Week. Advanced practice providers and the UW wanted to highlight contributions Carrie Canada has made to the young patients.
Well, the weekend is here, a little on the cool side, more fall-like out there. Meteorologist Dana Fulton now with our first warrant forecast. Dan?
A little cool, but not too chilly just yet. Right now we're at 56 degrees, so temperatures already backing off a little bit with a cloudy sky. A calm breeze coming through for us this evening as well. As we look ahead to your weekend, plenty of sunshine in the forecast. We're going to be back to mostly sunny skies for Saturday and for Sunday. That's really going to anchor in even into the start of next week. We're going to hold on to that sunshine and these drier conditions. Overall, a dry trend over the next several days. A few rain chances will start to creep back in by the second half of the work week next week. Nighttime temperatures also cooling down just a little more into the upper 30s, which means we could start to talk about some patchy frost, especially towards the end of the 10-day. Right now, we still have this cloud coverage overhead. The rain chances earlier today, just some light showers moving through, now pulling off well to the east with more thunderstorms moving through Ohio right now and towards the east coast. This cloud coverage will clear out, and that's going to transition us into a really sunny weekend. We're going to hold on to that again for the start of the work week. Doppler track showing that rain pulling away as well right now. The cloud coverage really clears out. Mostly clear skies expected for early Saturday morning. Temperatures to start off the day close to 40 degrees for early Saturday. In the afternoon, a little breezy outside. High temperatures will be in the upper 50s. So temperature-wise, pretty similar to this afternoon, but it's going to come along with all of that sunshine for our Saturday. Overnight into Sunday, temperatures dropping close to 40 yet again. We'll get to enjoy that sunshine throughout the day on Sunday, so a pleasant weekend, though Sunday is not going to be quite as cool outside. High temperatures will be in the middle to lower 60s. A dry trend really settling in for much of the 10-day. Our temperatures staying pretty close to average, though, not really swinging in a warm or cool direction for most of our area. Tomorrow, 58 the high, so pretty close to average with a mostly sunny sky. Wind speeds about 10 to 20 miles per hour, so it is going to be a little breezy outside at times, but with that sun coming through, it should be quite nice. Sunny skies also for Sunday. Sunday will be just a little more mild outside in the mid-60s, and will stay mild into the start of the work week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in the upper 60s. In front of our next system that will bring in some rain chances late Wednesday, and a few rain chances expected for us throughout the day on Thursday. That cools us back down into the 50s for afternoon highs, and overnight lows starting to trend back into the upper 30s as we look ahead to next weekend. And that's when our frost concerns might start to pick up just a little bit more towards the end of the month.
And coming up in sports, the Badger women skated by the Bulldogs in a top 10 matchup. How Wisconsin made it look easy again on the ice. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
At Starion BANK, we think having choices is important, so you can choose the products that are right for your life. What are you waiting for? Explore the possibilities today at StarionBank.com.
For over 60 years, Plains Farm and Fleet's Toyland has brought joy and happiness to Midwest families. And starting this Saturday at 7 a.m. during our Toyland opening weekend, the tradition of making wishes come true continues with great deals on the hottest toys. Like this Barbie Pet Boutique playset, $22.99. These Melissa and Doug role playsets, just $21.99. Plus, rewards members enter to win a free ride-on vehicle. Plains Farm and Fleet's Toyland, where wishes come true from generation to generation. Don't miss our Toyland opening weekend starting this Saturday.
It's no secret, Robertson is Wisconsin's aesthetic leader. But with results this natural, patients can keep it a secret if they want. Our secret to the best skin of your life, HydraFacials. Book a free consultation to learn how HydraFacials are different at Robertson.
We're divided, but we can agree now's the time to help hardworking Wisconsinites, right? Nope, not Ron Johnson. See, on lowering prescription drug prices, Johnson was a no. Adding dental and vision to Medicare? Nah. Or making childcare more affordable to help people get back to work? No way. What about making the rich, like him, pay their fair share in taxes? Heck no. Tell Ron Johnson, time to say yes to building Wisconsin back better.
It's that time of year to hit the open road. To make sure your trip is safe, Meineke is now offering free brake pads. Call your Madison area Meineke for details. Meineke Car Care Center is here to help.
When you
open a jar of Better Than Bouillon, you open up dinner time to great flavor. Chicken, beef, roasted garlic, sautéed onion. With Better Than Bouillon, the possibilities are endless. Make your everything better with Better Than Bouillon. Don't just make it better.
Today's the day to go farther with a partner that provides you innovative solutions for your own personal financial future. Explore the possibilities today at StarionBank.com.
Hi, everyone. Saturday on News 3 Now this morning, we've got what you need to know ahead of this weekend's Badger game in Madison. Plus, we'll have your game day forecast, which is looking more fall-like. Join us Saturday morning at 5 and 8.
In their first 6 games, the Badger women's hockey team made everything look easy. Wisconsin skated to a 6-0 start by outscoring their opponents 39-2. But now Mark Johnson's squad is going to see what they're made of with a road trip to 7th-ranked Duluth. The two split their 2 games last season. In this one, the Badgers struck first. UW on the power play, and McKenna Webster flicks it into the back of the net for her nation's leading 21st point of the season. Badgers take a 1-0 lead. Then in the second, Maddie Wheeler deflects it in for another goal. Webster would score again, and Wisconsin shuts out Duluth 3-0 the final. The Badger volleyball team playing 2 matches in the state of Michigan this weekend. First up, a date in East Lansing with the Spartans. This one's through 2 sets. Wisconsin up 2-0. They're looking for their 10th sweep of the season. The date has now been set for Michael Finley's number 24 to hang in the Kohl Center rafters. Wisconsin will officially retire his jersey at halftime of Wisconsin's game against Michigan on February 20th. That game is set for a noon tip and will be televised right here on News 3 Now. Finley was inducted into the UW Athletic Hall of Fame in 2004 and was the first Badger to score 2,000 points. How about a little flashback Friday Badger style? On this date in 2005 was the punt block that won the Axe. Wisconsin was down 3 with 35 seconds left. Minnesota on the punt. Jonathan Casillas blocked it. Ben Strickland dove on it in the end zone, and the Axe came back to Madison. That win was part of 14 straight games where the Badgers beat the Gophers in the battle for Paul Bunyan's Axe. State girls tennis, Edgewood's Lily Olson taking on Brookfield Academy's Natalie Cartwright in the D2 quarterfinals. And Olson showed why she's the top seed in her bracket. First set, she picks up the point with a backhand winner. Olson moves on to tomorrow's semifinals in straight sets. And in D1, Middleton's Netra Samasundaram was on a mission. Nobody's hitting that forehand winner. She'd win in straight sets and is also heading into tomorrow's semifinals. Eric?
Zach, thank you. Fitchburg officially with a new police chief today. A swearing-in ceremony held for new chief Alfonso Morales. His family and city staff were on hand as he was sworn in and received his badge. Chief Morales, the former Milwaukee chief, was demoted there from chief to captain by the Fire and Police Commission last summer for how he handled protests after the death of George Floyd. He then retired from the department before the demotion could take effect and then sued the city. A judge ruled that Morales should be reinstated as chief, but he ultimately reached a settlement with the city before now becoming the next police chief of the city of Fitchburg.
And here's meteorologist Dana Fulton with a final check of our forecast.
We are looking ahead to a really sunny weekend. It's going to be a little cool outside. But for the middle and end of October, not too chilly just yet. Upper 50s tomorrow, breezy for us. Temperatures overnight dropping close to 40 early Saturday and again early Sunday. Sunday a little more mild in the mid 60s, and then we continue to see a small increase in our temperatures for the start of the work week in the upper 60s. That's in front of our next rain chance that builds in for us late Thursday or late Wednesday into Thursday. Behind that, we fall back into the 50s for afternoon highs and overnight lows, trending back in the upper 30s.
Dana, thank you. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Have a great evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.